How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the 2019 Stanley Cup playoffs, and it's been an interesting journey so far. We're going to start with the Calgary and Colorado series. The Avalanche were playing the Flames. The Avalanche were the second wild card team, and the Flames had the best record in the West. However, that was short lived, as honestly, Colorado pretty much dominated the series. The McKinnon Landeskog line went off, and yeah, they took that one 4-1. So now moving on, we got the Sharks also playing the Golden Knights right now. That's going to be Vegas and San Jose, and that series is currently all tied up at 3-3. It's been a good series through and throughout. Vegas has been doing almost as well as they were last year, but not quite the same. And the Sharks are putting up a good fight. They were down 3-1. Now it's all tied up at 3-3. And we got Game 7 tomorrow night. So moving on to the Dallas-Nashville series. Nashville has the second best record in the West, and they're playing Dallas, who was the first wild card team. That series was also pretty close. However, Dallas took it last night in an overtime win. And so yeah, Nashville is golfing early this year. All right, moving on to the last matchup in the West, we had the Blues and the Jets. It's going to be Winnipeg and St. Louis, respectively. And St. Louis took that one in 6 games. It was a good series, but overall, St. Louis is just a little bit better. They had some better goaltending, better players. And yeah, that's about it. Now we go over to the East. The best record in the league and tied for the best record in history this year was the Tampa Bay Lightning. And they played the Columbus Blue Jackets, who had a good up-and-coming team, but they weren't expected to do much. However, Columbus swept them in 4 games, sending the best team in the league home quite early, honestly, and it's pretty surprising to a lot of people. Not so much to myself as other people, because I thought that Columbus made some great trades. They picked up Matt Duchene, great center, and they made some good trades in the offseason as well, getting back Panarin from the Blackhawks for Saad. And yeah, I think they'll be able to do well moving forward. Next, we're moving on to the Bruins and Maple Leafs. This series is also tied at 3. Toronto looked strong earlier, but Boston's a resilient team, and they're looking to take that series tonight at 7. Yeah, so moving back on, we got another Game 7 coming up in the Capitals and Hurricanes series. Capitals, obviously, the defending champs. They got Alex Ovechkin, best goal scorer in the league, on their team. So they'll be looking to take that tomorrow night as well. And last but not least, we had the Islanders playing the Penguins. Penguins have won 2 cups in the last 3 years, but that didn't matter in this series because Matt Barzal and the Islanders took it in 4 games. Leonard played great in goal, and Crosby and Malkin must be getting old because those lines weren't doing too much damage out there, and the Islanders took it. So looking into the next round, teams I think that could possibly go far are, the winner of that night's the Golden Knights and San Jose series really has a good chance, in my opinion, to do well in the playoffs. I think the Blue Jackets can ride that sweep of the Lightning and also do some damage in the second round. And big surprises for me would probably just be Capitals Hurricanes. I didn't expect the defending champs to have this much of a fight in the first round. And, they're 1 game away from going home. Game 7, you don't know what can happen. It could pretty much be anyone's game. But prediction for the Stanley Cup, I think it's gonna be Avalanche and Bruins. I think, honestly, either the Bruins or the Islanders. I really like what those 2 teams are doing. Boston, plays super hard, and the Islanders have a lot of young talent, up and coming talent that'll only get better as the playoffs go on. So yeah, that's my predictions for the 2019 Stanley Cup playoffs.